Hey everybody, Gerald out here with OVD. We out here again on this project. We're gonna walk through it. I'm gonna show you what progress we've made. Just to give you a little bit of information. We actually, the brick guys was just came here. They got the wrong size brick because we're trying to match these bricks that's on this house. So we're gonna walk through a couple things. I'm gonna show you what we're looking at and show you what we have going on. All right. So check this out. All right, so as you see here, here's most of our soffit and fascia. We started on some of that. You can see over there, the brick guys, actually, they brought some of the sand and the bags over there, mortar. But we're trying to match this. He thought he had the correct size. I had asked him about it. He said he had the correct size, but brought him in now, he got to go back. So. And this right here is what my plumber brought in because he still hadn't connected the waste lines, and I told him he's holding me up. So he finally connected the water lines, and that's the thing. Here in Florida, it's so hot, and these guys are, saying they can't work because it's so hot outside. But we're gonna go ahead and walk through, give you a little brief description of what we have going on. So as you can see right here, I apologize, but those cricket noise was getting pretty rough, and as well as the volume was so low. But you see here, we've already started with the soffit going around the side of the house. So we've made our way all the way around. As you can see, we got a slight gap at the top, but we're going to work on that. We're going to caulk and everything once we get ready and paint. A lot of that is going to make that look a whole lot better. So as you can see, we're making pretty good leeway with the process. So the one thing about this soffit that we end up having to do was had to actually angle it somewhat because of the way the entire roof structure was. So as you can see now, we're actually on the inside where the guys have started on the door. See the interior door here. I know this house has a weird layout, but as far as the layout, that's one thing. But you see here, this is where the plumber had to come back in and actually tie the waste line back into that vent pipe because the inspector told him that they needed a vent on that side because I guess when someone had did a job there, they did not pull a permit and they did not connect back to the actual waste line. So that's the reason why we're doing that. We'll show you more of that later. But as we go on, you can see we've made it here into one of the bedrooms here. That's the finished drywall. But as you can see, all the trim inside the closet and everything has been done. And we're making our way on down. And now we're going into the hallway here as we look at the door here. The guys did a really good job, though, as you can see, trimming out. I don't know if you all remember on the other pictures, but he did a very good job. As you can see, they're working. I try not to bother them, so I know if some of you may like to see them working. But if any of you ever been doing a job and have people standing over you or recording you or walking over you, it can sort of be distracting. But they're knocking out that trim work in there. And we're going to go ahead back over into the other room and lead our way outside. And as we go outside, you can see, well, we still got to finish that brickwork up top, but we're moving on along. And you see the back here, had to fix that above that window. I don't know, when the guy installed the window, he did not put the tape on there right, so I had to correct that. I don't know if I have a video of that one, but as you see, we're coming in through the backside just to show you the way everything looks. That was a 2x6 wall there, but purchased a 2x4. So the carpenter had to just make some trim work and trim out the inside of that because that's a split jam door. Hey everyone, this is Gerald out here again at OVD. We out here at the burn house. Just wanted to go over some things with you. We're wrapping up some things, trying to get ready for the paint. We got a lot of the doors up and also waiting on the plumber to finish and correcting something in the plumbing. But we're gonna walk through. I'm gonna show you real quick what we get ready to do. But before I do,
make sure you like, share, and subscribe. All right, and give me a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you think I should be providing you more information or more videos of the people actually performing the work. Because I know sometimes people love to see people doing it, and I can post up a camera or something and try to show you all what they're doing. Okay, but let's go ahead and walk through. All right. Okay, so as you can see here, we are moving right along. Right here, the plumber had to tear this out here, and you can see where he had to cut into the wall, where he had to run another stack for this line, because I don't know if you all seen on the other video where I was talking about where they actually had somebody come and do some plumbing, and they ran the plumbing on the outside of the line out there instead of running the plumbing. Instead of running an actual vent stack, they just ran the plumbing to the back and vented out up under the sink. Which, for you contractors out there, I know a lot of you know that we do that a lot. But for some reason, that's what the inspector told my plumber that he needed to do. He did not want them to go and put the vent back up under the sink. So that's where we are. So, and it's probably not that much more that we've done since the last time I showed the video. Speaking with the homeowner, you see these old windows. The homeowner, I was telling her about the windows and about the trim there, and she wants to look at possibly changing those windows. So, which I sort of knew that. I wish we could have came to that conclusion beforehand, but we'll look and see. Okay, so I'm gonna move right on through here. Nothing really has changed much, except my actual framer did come in and frame all this in, because we had to actually repair that and reduce the size of that wall there so that it could fit a 32-inch door instead of a 36, because it actually wasn't 38 inches. It was only 37 inches. And for those of you, if you didn't know, that when you're doing a door, normally when you have what's called a pre-hung door, you need 2 inches more than the actual size of the door. So what I mean by that, if it's 36 inches, you need a 38-inch rough opening. Okay, so let's walk out here. As you can see here, here's more of the drain that we're having, and what he's actually doing, he's going up under that slab over into the house and up. So, but that's where we are. But another thing I wanted to show you, that we finally did get the brick finished out here. So to show you where we at with that, because we're painting this brick because of not being able to match the colors. So let me zoom in so you can see exactly what it looks like and see the color is different. Let me get closer. The sun is blocking the view. But as you can see that up there, that is completely different color. But the brick is very similar. It's a slight difference in the texture, but once you paint it, it'll help the whole thing to solidify and look more like it should be there. But anyway, that's where we are. So we're trying to move on. I gotta meet my one of my subcontractors here in a minute, but this is where we are. This is Gerald with OVD. Y'all be blessed. If you have any questions, just remember to ask me. And also, by the way, remember that I'm going to start walking through a lot of new communities, and we're just going to do some walkthroughs, and we're going to talk about some construction and the way that a lot of the properties look. So stay in tune. Make sure you hit the bell so that you get notified. I look forward to speaking to you all later. You all be blessed. Y'all take care now. Bye.